What do you get when you cross Sonic the Hedgehog with Dragon Ball Z? You'd think a bit of a mess, but considering you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about. We have Nazo Unleashed, and if you grew up like I did with Sonic in your life or Dragon Ball in your life, then you know how weird and awesome this series is, and I haven't seen it in a really long time, so I thought, let's make a video on kind of my reaction, but also a sum up, so if you guys haven't seen Nazo Unleashed, don't worry, because your boy has you covered. So I'm going to be watching the director's cut, which is probably the best version of this fan-made project. It's obviously posted on the original creator's YouTube channel, which we'll get to again later, but it's only got about 40 million views, which is, some of you may have heard of it. So out of nowhere, this guy comes out of like one of the Chaos Emeralds and is like, yo, Knuckles, I'm here, I need your Master Emerald. Knuckles is like, what, who the hell are you? You look like some supersonic like rip-off guy. And then he just doesn't say anything, and boom, bam, bop, takes the emerald, and Knuckles is like, oh crap. Meanwhile, this guy steals something from a jewelry shop, which is actually another Chaos Emerald, and then he's like, you know what, I'm done with the city, pulls a Vegeta and blows up the city. Obviously, Shadow hears about this whole stuff about a whole city being blown up and is like, hey, isn't that my job? And sure enough, he decides to go, oh, god damn it, I need to find out who did this. Oh, what the heck? So you can already pretty much tell it's given us Dragon Ball vibes, but with Sonic characters. And this Nazo guy, if you don't know who he actually is, it was originally a scrapped idea for Super Sonic for the Sonic X series, but fans thought it might have been more, and sure enough, this creator decided to put him as a villain, which actually works so well. Then we cut to Sonic just running down, they pull a Sonic Heroes type thing, and you know, Tails and Knuckles is just like, hey, what's up, bro? And then he just like, he's like, hey, yo, this guy blew up city, Angel Island, fallen destruction, yo, Emerald's gone, and Sonic's like, you know what, let's go get this guy, I'm down. So sure enough, they manage to find all the emeralds, and then when they think they're all clear and they're gonna grab them, bang, this guy shows up, Nazo out of nowhere. We still don't know his actual name, but hey, we know by the title that that's probably Nazo. Knuckles is just like, yo, I've got this, guys, don't worry about it. Knuckles then decides to basically go Kaioken and then gets his face bitch slapped. And Nazo's just like, alright, oh, whatever, I'm done. Sonic gets a bit pissed about this, and Nazo's like, yo, if you want some, come at me, bro. So Sonic decides to go like, oh, look, you can't catch me because I'm the fastest thing alive, so maybe you should try and, you know, catch me if you can. And the guy's like, alright, Chaos Control, bang, and wrecks Sonic and knocks him into the floor. And then it's like, alright, I'm finishing this, like all Dragon Ball villains, and sure enough, blows Sonic the frick up. Or so you think, because last second, out of nowhere, your boy Shadow steps in. Obviously, this is... I don't want to break my mic, but this is obviously seeming a lot like, a very stereotypical thing, but when I was a kid, this crap right here, boys, this crap was the shiz. I can't swear because I need this to be picked up in YouTube's recommendation, but still, this stuff was so good though. Even though it's so normal? I could put it normal? Yeah, let's go with the word normal. Shadow's like, alright, flexing. He's like, I'm the ultimate life form. Let's go, bro. And this guy's like, oh man, he can use Chaos Control. They give each other like a good face-to-face, like, stare down, I guess. And then Shadow starts wrecking him a little bit. And it's so cliche, but the music in the background... Shadow pulls out a freaking gun. I forgot that happened. Tails is like, alright, I'm gonna stop this guy with my hand cannon thing, and actually hurts him a little bit, so he gets frustrated and it's like, alright, peace out, bro. You know, so the whole reason that Nazo's here is because of like the dark energy of the Chaos Emeralds and blah blah blah. Sonic sure enough taps into that and becomes Dark Sonic, and out of nowhere just starts wrecking Nazo. But for some reason, Sonic's just like, you know what, I'm not actually going to be Dark Sonic, even though I probably could have wrecked him and killed him, because, you know, Dark Sonic's morals are so much less normal than mine / Super Sonic. And then he's like, you know, I need the power though, so he just decides to go Super Sonic. Which, might I add, does look sick. Like, this is definitely a Dragon Ball-esque transformation right now though. Yes, boys, look at that though. I will admit, this does look kind of fire, not gonna lie. And then, sure enough, Super Sonic and Nazo just start getting into a throwdown, and, bro, I'll admit, even though the animation doesn't live up to a lot of animations nowadays, bro, this fight still looks awesome, and I remember watching it as a kid. This was the stuff right now. This was fire, and it was just some things that happen. So cool. So cool. So sure enough, Nazo's taken down Super Sonic, and Sonic falls out of his super form, and Nazo's like, alright, is that really all you got? But the Shadow comes out and gets wrecked, absolutely. Out of nowhere, gets destroyed. But then Shadow's like, alright, you know what, it's my turn. So Shadow's going all out with like all these blasts and everything, hitting him with his ultimate moves, and sure enough, he actually does damage to Nazo. But Nazo just heals straight back out of it, because that's Nazo's thing. Sonic then goes super, goes to join in with Shadow, and now it's a 2v1 kind of match. So Knuckles is like, oh crap, you're really badly injured, bro. Alright, I'm gonna use the Master Emerald and pull a Dende on you. Sure enough, Tails is like, oh, what? I'm back from the dead? Holy crap, awesome. So they team up for a little bit, and obviously Shadow's distracting him now, and then Sonic kicks him in the freaking skull, making it a kick so hard that he blows a hole in Earth. Which, no one's gonna notice that. That's fine, just leave it. Very much Dragon Ball action, though. So obviously the guy's not dead, so he takes all the emeralds, and sure enough, activates Angel Island again. Why? Because why not? It's a cool final fight zone. So then they decide to, you know, actually show us why Nazo's here and how he kind of showed up. Long story short, every time they've used the Chaos Emerald, some negative energy comes out of it, and that resulted in him showing up. And then sure enough, there's this huge epic transformation thing, because this boy's not, he's like, this isn't even my final form, and sure enough, powers up to red. And then, just like kind of Frieza, his voice gets higher pitch, which is the pure definition of evil. Sonic goes super, Shadow goes super, but they're just no match for him. He's destroying them so easily. Shadow even goes all out, takes off his things, and then decides to Chaos Blast, and it does absolutely nothing to him. And then, on the brink of death, Sonic and Shadow look back at their friends, and it just reminds them of why they're really fighting. And then boom! They decide to go hyper. And then now that they're hyper forms, and then they decide to pull the ultimate Dragon Ball Z move. And they both use Chaos Control and Fuse. This stuff is very... Looking at it now, it's a bit cringy, but at the same time, it is so epic. For some reason, when I was a kid, this stuff right here was epic. Capital epic. Like, so this is just so cool. And literally, it's like very much the over-the-top Dragon Ball thing of like the flashing lights, huge transformation, and boom, bam, bop, we have Shattuck. Yeah, Shattuck. It sounds a bit like a ship name, but it's not. It beats, what would the other one be? Sonato? Sonado? Yeah, I think that does sound cool, but Shattuck, you know, Shattuck, bro. Oh, so many fans have made mods of Shattuck. So now we have Hyper Shattuck. And then there's this huge all-for-out fight where Shattuck and Nazo decide to go all out, and it seems to be pretty even, but at the same time, Shattuck is very easily winning this. So during the fight, it just goes up into space, explosions, death, oh my god, what's happening here? It's happening so quick, we can't even follow it. And then they decide to just stand there for a little bit, and Nazo's like, bro, I'm getting a bit tired here. I don't know if I can keep up with this kind of stuff right now. And then Nazo's like, okay, so you know how you made those Chaos Emeralds, Super Emeralds to help you? Yeah, that also helped me. And he powers up into yet another form. Looks very similar, but now his armbands are black. And then we have this huge thing of now Shattuck is like, oh crap, I've got to go all out with this. And sure enough, everyone's watching over with how dramatic this looks. And Shattuck pulls a giant final Kamehameha. And it's a giant beam clash, but then, you know, Tails and Knuckles are like, hey, you know what, we're going to actually chip in with this now. And they decide to go super. And, well, that's kind of the first time they've ever done it this episode. They probably could have done that much sooner. And then teleport right behind him and like, yo, we're going to help now. Kind of like a Vegeta moment against Perfect Cell. And they team up, we're an ultimate attack, and yeah, basically help Shattuck win this. And explosion! And they blast Nazo basically out into space, so you can presume he is dead. And that's it. That's the end of Nazo. Or so you think. Then a little bit of, I think Nazo's, I don't know, remains show up, and Shattuck is about to deform. So what he decides to do is he's like, you know what, I know where he is. So he teleports to where Nazo is, and basically just tries to absorb the Chaos Emerald's energy, and basically destroys him with a Hakai. And Nazo is no longer with us. That is it. That is the end of Nazo Unleashed. Everyone's happy, everyone's celebrating, and that is it. That is the end of Nazo Unleashed. All in all, that's an awesome series. I really enjoyed it when I was younger, and watching it now, it just brought back so many memories, and it was just so cool to see, just rewatching that again. I really enjoyed it. But obviously, it wouldn't be Dragon Ball without a cliffhanger. So the last thing we see is Nazo's wristband, I think, being picked up by Eggman. And that's it. That is Nazo Unleashed. Now, the creator did go out and state that he didn't know whether or not he was going to continue. He just wanted to leave a cliffhanger in case he wanted to come back to it. He's done that. He has said that in a previous video, but yo, I'll admit, this series was so cool. Go check the creator out, because if you didn't know, he is currently working on a sequel. He is actually working on a sequel, which is a lot cleaner and a lot better, because he has stated that his quality of animation is now much higher. Like, they've got much better voice acting, and bro, like, this stuff, look at this, it looks like an actual proper animated Sonic film or a Sonic TV show. It looks so good, and the voice of Nazo sounds amazing in this new one, and everyone just sounds great. The quality looks incredible. So when this comes out, you can bet that I'm going to be 100% making another one of these videos on it. So I love this as a kid. It's awesome. It mixes two of my favorite TV shows / gaming series together, and I'm obviously talking about Sonic and Dragon Ball. It is so cool, so cliche, so over the top. It is just amazing. So if you guys want to go check it out, there is a link in the description to the actual full thing, because I've cut this up quite a bit of just my reactions to multiple scenes, but obviously I'm watching this live at the same time, so this is a bit of a different format for me, especially with recording this. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you want to check out some of my other, because I play games mainly, but if you want to go check them out, my channel's just down there. You can deal with me a bit longer, surely. If not, you can just unsubscribe. It's pretty easy. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. My name is Troy, and I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.